So I like to stay up to date with the Billboard Hot 100. I check it every week. It comes out every Tuesday. We see the top songs of each week. And I was listening through some of the songs that I wasn't as familiar with. Something I noticed is there's like a lot of different types of music on here. Like it's not just all one thing. I think most people would think like, oh, it's all just gonna be like hip hop stuff and it's all the same song over and over again. It's really not. Like there's a lot of different stuff going on here. I kind of thought I'd just take a look at it, go through just the top 10 songs and kind of talk about what each song is doing and why there's so many different genres that are working right now. So at number 1, we still have Driver's License by Olivia Rodrigo, which is kind of to be expected. I mean, I think that song's still doing like ridiculous record-breaking numbers on the Spotify charts. It's probably going to be number 1 for probably another month or two. I mean, it's kind of like the song right now, so I wouldn't expect that to be falling anytime soon. But yeah, I mean, it's a piano ballad, really. Definitely the only song of its kind in this top 10 here. I already did a whole video talking about Driver's License, so I'm not going to spend too much time on it. If you want to watch that video, you can click, it's going to be somewhere up here. Number 2, we got Mood. This is a song I've also talked about a little bit before. I think there's going to be kind of a trend. I mean, it's already been going on a decent amount, but I think we're going to see more and more songs that have like a trap groove, a trap beat kind of underneath some other genre, you know, pulling in some other type of music. And what I've said before is, to me, this song is like a pop punk song, like early 2000s, maybe even mid 90s, just in the way that the melodies are written, kind of the way that it's sung even. There's kind of that emo punk sort of vibe to it, but it's obviously very much a pop song. But instead of like fast drums and kind of that pumping sort of pace, it's got a trap groove under it, which I think serves this song better. I mean, it's got enough hip-hop-ness about it for that to work, but the songwriting is more pop punk than anything else. That's really fascinating to me. I like this song a lot. I think it might be the most catchy song that's charting right now. I mean, it's like, that hook is just simple, but really satisfying too. Third, we have Blinding Lights, and I just gotta say, like, I don't know what the record is for a song, like how many weeks it's spent in the top 10, but I mean, this has been on the chart, it says 61 weeks. So literally from the beginning of 2020, since before COVID, this song has been in the top 10, and it was number 1 for a really, really long time. But again, totally different from all the other songs on here. It's this just 80s like montage song, basically. I mean, it's like those old like exercise videos. I'm so uncultured, I don't really know what I'm talking about here, but I feel like you know what I mean. Like, you know, where you've got like, it's like cheesy, you know, kind of old video VHS looking, and like there's people doing like exercises and 1, 2, 3, 4. I feel like that song, Blinding Lights, would be playing during that 100%. And it's like a super huge hit right now and has been for over a year. Then at number 4, we got 34 plus 35, Ariana Grande. I guess I'd call this song R&B. It almost feels weird to call R&B a genre because it's so broad. There's so many different styles that you can call R&B. If we're talking like what 2020's R&B is gonna be, like the R&B of this decade, or really probably the next few years, the current R&B I think is really embodied by what Ariana Grande is doing right now. I like this song. To me, the chorus is a little underwhelming, but it's still really catchy. Like, it does its job as a chorus. I love the beat. I love the little string things she was doing. I said in a video a while back, I was talking about the Me channel theme music and just like Wii music in general, how it's kind of like its own genre. I was saying that type of music wouldn't fit anywhere else, but if you really listen to the beat of this song, the instrumental, and particularly the strings, it sounds kind of Wii-esque. At the end of each bar, those swelling strings that come in, those little chords, there's no reverb on them. It's just these very like straightforward kind of synthy sounding strings, and it sounds so Nintendo Wii to me. It's really funny. The second I heard that beat, I was like, okay, like, yeah, she's doing something cool here. Like, I'm definitely into this song. Number 5 is Levitating, Dua Lipa. Another thing I said in the past, I've said this so much, I thought last year there was all this like disco style music, and I think a lot of it was because of Dua Lipa and what she did with that album. I was saying basically like there's no way that this continues into 2021. Like, we're not gonna be listening to like disco style music anymore. This song isn't full on disco as much as like Don't Start Now is, or like Say So, the Doja Cat song. But I mean, the disco influence is still there, and here we are almost a month and a half into 2021, and this song is number 5, and it's going strong. I mean, it's kind of on the rise, really. Big shout out to Dua Lipa. I have a feeling she's gonna win the Album of the Year Grammy. We'll see about that, but that would be my prediction. This was one of my favorite songs from the album, though. I really like the DaBaby verse. I feel like a lot of the time, rap verses in pop songs are so forced, and it's like, hey, this guy's famous right now, so let's put him in the song. This was a time where it actually felt like it served the song in a positive way, and it wasn't just like, hey, like, we can put your name on this song now and maybe, you know, get some more streams because of it. Oh, and then we got Go Crazy, Chris Brown and Young Thug. I gotta say, with Chris Brown, it's kind of insane how he's still like charting with his songs. He's still putting out music that charts. It seems like the world has sort of forgotten about what he did in the past. He's still around, and I guess a big reason for that is his music is good. I mean, can't really deny it. The dude is extremely talented. He's managed to put out hit music in like 3, maybe even 4 different eras of music. Broke out in like the mid 2000s, and he kind of adapted into the kind of dance poppy like late 2000s, early 2010s kind of Katy Perry, Lady Gaga era, as I like to think of it. He adapted to that. He, you know, had like Forever, that song. He's done some R&B stuff. I mean, he's been like all around, and then here we are like kind of in this, like, I still think of it as kind of the end of the trap era. I don't know if it is, but certainly a turning point in the trap era. And here he is, I mean, putting out like stuff that still sounds like him. It sounds like it's his style, but it totally fits with the modern music world. So yeah, really impressive. Not exactly a fan of him as a person. I guess I don't really know a lot about him as a person. I just know about some of the things he's done in the past that are very much not good. But yeah, I mean, he's one of the most musically talented people working today. You could make an argument that he's the closest thing to Michael Jackson we've had since Michael Jackson. I mean, a guy who can sing, who can dance, who can write hit songs. I mean, he's that guy for sure. Number 7, we got another Ariana Grande song, Positions. I like the chorus of this song a lot better than 34 plus 35. I think it's just a much more satisfying hook. And there's not as much to say about it. I mean, it's definitely the same genre, the same style as 34, 35. But yeah, I mean, she's kind of the R&B person right now. Like, she's kind of leading the charge of that current movement, if you could call it that. Number 8, we have Save Your Tears by The Weeknd. This song stylistically reminds me of Circles by Post Malone. It's very 80s, more 80s than the Post Malone song. But yeah, not a ton to say about this song. I mean, it's good. It's a good chorus. I like the guitar, you know, it's fine. 9 is Holy, the Justin Bieber song. This is another totally different thing that's going on. I mean, there's this definitely kind of a gospel-y R&B kind of vibe about it, but there's also something sort of distinctly country about it, and it's really hard to put my finger on what that is. He's in no way a country singer, and neither is Chance the Rapper, who's on this song, but there's something that's just like giving me a country feeling, I guess. Maybe it's just the music video, you know, they're like out like working hard, you know, doing manual labor, and that's very like country-esque, but it's more than that. Something about the song really feels country-y about it. Last but not least, we got Whoopty by CJ. This song is short as hell. It's under 2 minutes, which is like, whoa. If you're getting under 2 minutes, like, you're saying what you need to say and you're getting the hell out of there. It's a trap hip-hop song. It's pretty straightforward. There's nothing really new about it to me. I mean, there's a good chance that there's just something I'm missing, but to me, I think really what's great about this song is the beat. The beat is fantastic. Such a cool sounding. The sample they use, it's just like absolutely something that was made to be turned into a trap beat. So yeah, to my main point, if you look at this, like, we have one song that's really like straight up trap hip hop, which again is kind of, I would imagine most people would think like, yeah, Billboard's gonna just be full of that. That's what every song's gonna be. There's really only one, and it's number 10. And we've got a piano ballad, we've got an 80s montage song, we've got an 80s style sort of acoustic rock type of song, couple very modern R&B songs. Another sort of modern R&B with a much more hip-hop trap kind of influence type of song. And you've got a pop punk song that's set to a trap rhythm, and then a kind of disco influenced modern pop song, and then like a gospel, almost country R&B piano song. A lot of different styles here, and I love that. I think that's so great, because either what it means is people are kind of not sure what we're wanting to listen to right now. The world is going through sort of a period of like, okay, we're sick of this type of music that we've been listening to. What's next? And then kind of we're trying a bunch of different things, because that's happened many times before. Back in like 2013 and 2014, we were kind of exiting the like Lady Gaga, Katy Perry, like fast boom bap, dance pop music, that era. We were kind of getting out of it. There was a couple years where a lot of different types of music were becoming popular. If you look up just Billboard year-end Hot 100 for either of those years, you'll see there's like a lot of different styles, and then eventually we kind of settled on something. Either that's happening, or we're just getting to a point where there is no dominant style, and that just won't be happening anymore. And that would be really cool, I think, because it really means that anything could blow up. That seems like it could happen, because you think about how globalized the world is right now, how connected everybody is all across the globe. You can post something from anywhere and anybody could hear it, right? You can draw influences from anything. Technology has gotten to a point where you can like make any sound you want. There's just so many possibilities. It would kind of make sense that lots of different styles would capture that kind of basic need for a catchy, sing-along-y type of song, and it could blow up, right? Really, all these songs, they have that basic quality. They have that hook that you can sing along to, that gets stuck in your head. And even though they're all super duper different, and they all capture that same thing in different ways, they still capture that basic quality. I mean, I'm not the first person to say this. This is like, everybody knows that that's what a hit song is. What is new is this crazy number of different ways a big hook is being created. To me, that's really, really interesting, and I am excited to see where that goes. All right, that's all for today. I was planning on filming for like 15 to 20 minutes, but I got myself talking and it's been like almost 32 minutes. So I'm gonna have a decent amount to edit here, but I feel like I said what I needed to say. So thank you for watching. Like this video if you wanna do that. Subscribe if you wanna do that. And I will see you when I see you.
Far away, it's a place I got to be. Every time in my